Hey, welcome to the Campfire. Today is going to be another day for some Japanese studying. I am starting to slack a lot. I missed yesterday again. This is going to be, it's not back to back that I've missed days, but it's almost back to back. Lately life has been really overwhelming me with a lot of things. And I'm not trying to really make excuses for myself, but after I got home, the first thing I did was lay in bed because I was very overwhelmed and I needed to lay down. And then I ended up sleeping for 12 hours again. I laid down at like 5-ish, and then I woke up into the next day at the time I was supposed to wake up, which is 5 again. I need to do better. I need to stay more on top of myself. Now, I know I was saying a couple of episodes ago how... Oh, hang on. My music never started. I'm sorry. I was saying a couple episodes ago how I overwork myself, and I tend to overwork myself a lot. And I need to do better about overworking myself and be kinder to myself and treat myself better. The Japanese honestly needs to be something that I'm more consistent with, because it is helping me. Like, I don't know, just giving routine to me. And, you know, it produces a video, something that I can upload. It provides an outlet. Excuse me. It provides an outlet for me. I can talk while I do these lessons and share what I'm feeling at the moment while I'm doing these. So it's kind of like an audio journal for me as well. Journaling is very important. So it's like even more why I really shouldn't. I don't mean to like use my audience as my therapist or try to trauma dump onto my audience or whoever is supporting me, but I do want to be transparent. I like honesty. Honesty is something that I strive for in my everyday life, and I hate how normalized it is to not be honest. I hate how normalized it is to hide what you're really feeling, hide what you're really thinking. I want full openness. Not just with those I'm really close with, but with everyone I interact with. Something that I've gotten really keen and adept at doing is being able to tell how honest someone is and peer into their soul after our first few interactions. I could tell what type of person you are very quickly. And this is something that a lot of people don't have the capabilities of doing. Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
At my last job I was managing, I could immediately tell all of the employees, like which one of them were snakes, which one of them were honest, which ones I should give benefit of the doubt to. Kimyaku. And which ones who, like, you know, I shouldn't reprimand for no good reason. Like, as a manager, right, you need to hold your staff accountable when something goes wrong, and they do something wrong. But I was a lot more perceptive than others. So whenever there would be an employee that would be getting fired for something, I would probably be one of the only people who would be on their side. Even though, you know, I'm a manager, I need to do, my action should be for the benefit of the business. But if I were in their shoes, I wouldn't want to be treated like that. So why should I treat them like that? So now.
Sunao.
Soup.
Soup.
No bit. And there was this one head chef that was hired. And he was really buddy-buddy with the head chef because you know, they worked together for a very long time. And he was really, really good at kissing up to the bosses. But I saw what really was behind that, you know? Like, I was able to tell really fast what type of person he was. He treated all of his employees really bad. He did minimal effort. Whenever something was his fault, he'd blame it on someone else.
Shoot.
Oh, oops. Shoot, not shoot. Yeah, he'd always blame his faults on someone else because, you know, he was really good with his words. And he was really good friends with his our boss. So he was always able to weasel out of things. And, like, put that blame onto someone else.
Me.
And he would put it on people that I genuinely really liked and cared for. And he kept doing it over and over. And it got to the point where it's like, okay, this snake is getting away with too much. He really doesn't deserve this position. Like, I need to try to say something. And I would bring it up with, like, my fellow managers, like, on the same position as me. It's like, hey, like, this guy's kind of shady. Like, we need to keep an eye on him. Because he's not good. Like, he's messing up a lot of things. And, well, long story short, he kept getting away with it. He kept getting away with it. He wasn't reprimanded for it ever. And then I ended up having my accident. And, well, I don't know if he's still there or not. So, I actually don't know what's up. But I did not like that guy a lot. He worked against us a lot because he only cared about getting paid and getting out. He literally only showed up for the bare minimum, and he would leave as soon as he had the opportunity to. And I hate that type of mentality, and I hate how it's so normalized. Like, I get it. Not everyone loves their job, obviously, right? But, like, when your job significantly impacts the lives of others, you should at least try to care a little bit, because not only are we working significantly harder than you, whatever you do affects us too. And you make our lives hard because you don't want to try as hard. And, like, he was in a position where he genuinely didn't have to care, right? Like, it was none of his business what happened to us. And that's what, like, irked me the most. And I just hate how people who are just good with their words get so far into life and not get reprimanded at all. I hate how lying is rewarded so much. I just want a life of honesty, you know? Really difficult to find that type of environment when you benefit so much off of lying. Even for landing jobs, right? If you lie on your resume, you could get a job you're completely unqualified for. Like, sure, you'll be struggling the entire time you're there because you obviously lied on your resume, but, like, you're still getting paid. You're cashing out temporarily. And, you know, like, the one meme of that guy who said he lied on his resume about, like, managing databases or whatever, and he's just standing in front of a bunch of servers completely lost. It's like, day 1, have no idea what I'm doing. Day 2, still no idea what I'm doing. Day 3, still completely lost. Like, that lives rent free in my head. It always just shows up whenever I think about people who lie about their experience and get positions they don't deserve. But outside of my mindless rambling about my old job and people I used to work with, I hope everyone has been doing okay today. Emotionally and mentally, I've been very up and down, where it doesn't really affect my day, but it does affect my happiness, and I find myself a lot of times spending it just not doing anything. Like, I'll be sitting in my chair a lot, kind of just like paralyzed, staring at the computer screen, not really wanting to do anything. And it's kind of just like overwhelming. First day of the month, second day of the month, third day of the month, fourth day of the month, fifth day of the month. What? That's right, the days of the month we simply add that after. However, when we say them, they sound very different from counting 1 to 5, because the numbers come from an old counting style, knowing this will be very useful later. Suitachi, futsuka, mika, oka, itsuka. I always thought itsuka meant someday.
1日
First day of the month. Suitachi.
1日
Suitachi.
2日
Futsuka.
2日
Futsuka. I hope this is self-explanatory, otherwise I'm gonna struggle with this a lot. Mika. Suitachi. Futsuka. Mika.
4日
Yoka. Suitachi. Futsuka. Mika. Oka.
5日
Itsuka.
1日2日3日4日5日
Itsuka.
1日、2日、3日、4日、5日。
2日
When saying a date, the month comes first before the day. Ichigatsu suitachi.
1月1日
When saying a date, the month comes first before the day. The date, the month comes first. Yes. It's like the correct phrase, 1 January. No. Okay, even if the number comes first, you still say the month first. On 2, 3 February, Japanese people celebrate. What was that? Setsu Jun, right? Setsujin, which is end of winter in the traditional Japanese calendar. It is said that disaster, misfortune, and illness can happen when the seasons change. So to drive out evil spirits, people hold a ritual where they scatter soybeans at home. They also eat the same number of roasted beans as their age and pray for happiness and health. Higatsu mika wa setsubun desu. Setsubun. Setsubun.
2月3日は節分です
To indicate the date, when we do something, we use a time particle ni. Watashi wa 2月3日に豆を食べます. I eat beans on February 3rd.
私は2月3日に豆を食べ
ます. 3rd March is Hina Matsuri. Families with girls display Hina dolls at home and pray for their daughter's healthy development. 3月3日に寿司を食べます. I ate sushi on March 3rd.
3月3日に家族と寿司を食べ3月3日に家族と寿司
May 5th is Tanbo no Seki. Families with boys fly huge carp-shaped streamers, koinobori outside their houses and wish for their son's healthy development. 5月5日に鯉のぼりを見ます。
5月5日に鯉のぼりを見ます。5月5日に鯉のぼりを見ます。5月5日に鯉のぼりを
4月4日
4月4日 Oh, April 4th. I'm gonna struggle with this a lot. I already feel it. This is gonna be something where I probably will need another review day towards the end by the checkpoint. 89-day streak. Yeah, as you can see on the streak freezes that it's happening a little too frequently. I need to do a little better about that. Of course, I can't push myself too hard because obviously I'll get way too sick again. Last time I got sick, I was bedridden essentially for 3 weeks. After I got home from work, I just sleep immediately. And that really affects my growth rate as well, and my ability to progress my life. So, again, I need to be kinder to myself. Work a little less hard, while also working hard. So, perfect balance. Something I need to find. But I also don't want to miss days of studying for treating myself better. I want to be able to cut out other things and other factors in my life so that I can still have the capacity to study every day. Because, you know, the small steps is progress, small steps improves life. So I need to find a way to treat myself better in other departments of my life so that I can continue studying properly. Alright travelers, it's time to put the campfire out. If you're still sitting at the campfire with me, thank you so much for joining. If you didn't know already, I stream a large variety of activities live on Twitch at twitch.tv/iravune, ranging from reading, gaming, studying, music sessions, and much more. Feel free to subscribe and follow me on Twitch to continue joining the campfires. I hope to see you again soon.